So we shall discuss the first question. What is the first question? 100.180.150.155 slash 20 needs to be converted to slash 26. Okay. Now let me tell you. So here we have already done subnetting. Okay. We had said, suppose it's a class A IP. Suppose, okay, now this is a classless IP. Now considering that it's a class A IP, for class A IP 100.180.150.155 slash 8. If it was class A, then it would have been slash 8. Okay, now slash 8 is already subnetted to slash 20. Slash 8 is already subnetted to slash 20. Okay, so let me tell you, 8 was there. Okay, so 8 was there, so 8 bits means 100 dot is network portion, and it's already subnet to slash 20. So that means 000000000 dot 0000000 dot 0000000. Now, so if you draw the line at 20, it means you are drawing the line at the third octet, I suppose, right? You will be drawing the line at third octet. Now let me tell you, the block size is 16. The block size is 16. So what happens is that you will be subnetting. You will be subnetting, and this time it's already subnetted. Actually, this is not our question. I repeat, this is not our question. Okay, so to make you understand, I am explaining this one. Okay, so now what happens is that it gets incremented like this: 100.0.16.0. Okay, now the next address is 100.0.32.0. Guys.
Yes.
Okay, so now again 100.0.64.16, right? So it's 48.0. Again 100.0. Say, what is the next address? Sorry, 64. Yes, 64.0. Like that, it keeps on going. It keeps on going, and in between you will have something 100.180. So here this will be this. The third octet will keep on changing. Okay, and after it reaches the maximum, so the maximum would be 100.0. I suppose it's 16.240.0.
Yes.
Okay, then again the next address will be 100.1.0.0. Okay, again it changes 100.1.0. 16.0. Like that it changes, keep on changing. So every time when the third octet reaches maximum, the second octet will also increase. Okay, so it will increase all the way till 180. Okay, it will increase all the way till 180. So your address will be 100.180.0.0, then it will be 100.180.16.0, and again it will keep on increasing. Okay, say 32.0, 100.180. Say 40, suppose what is it, 48.0, like that it will keep on increasing. Again it will increase. So what is the address here now? So again it will increase like 100.180. Say 128.0, 100.180.144.0, 144.0, and the next one is 100.180.160.0, 100.180. Say 176.0. Again it keeps on going. Okay, now we will be selecting. So now we have subnetted into slash 20, of which, so here it is 150. Here it is 150, and so here it's 150. So we will take the lesser value. We have drawn the line in the third octet. Okay, Rekhu, getting it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have drawn the line in the third octet, and we'll just take the value which is just lesser than 150, and the value which is just less than 150 is 144. So we will take this as the network. We will take this network. Okay, so it's subnetted from slash 8 to slash 20. So this network is slash 20. So the network address here is 100.180.144.0 slash 20. Okay, now you are given with this network. Okay, and what is its broadcast? The next address or the next network address is 100.180.160.0, and the previous one's broadcast will be just the previous address. So it will be 100.180.159.255. Clear? Now you are gonna subnet this network. You are gonna subnet this network. So you're going to subnet to, so you're going to increase the network bits to /26 to /26. So this is where our question starts. Clear? This is where nothing. Okay, so far have you understood? Okay, now you are given with an IP. You are given with this IP. Okay, and this IP falls under this network. So when you check it, this network consists, or the first network address is 144.0 and the broadcast address is 159.255. Got that one? And what is the address that we have given? I have given. What is the question that I have given?
150.155.
Yes. So 100.180.155. So when you check it, this address is coming in this network only, right? Okay, that's why I have told you. So when you find the network address of this address, the given address network address is 144.0. Got it? And this is where the question starts. Now got it? Okay. Now, so what you're going to do is that 100.180.144.0. Okay. So you know, so it's /20 means it comes in the third octet now. So 100.180 dot, say 144 if you expand, okay, so I suppose 128, okay, plus not 64 will give you 192, okay, 128 plus 16. So if you add 128 and 16, 144. Okay, so 128, 64 is not there, 32 is not there, 16 is there. Okay, and the rest will be 0. This is the conversion of 144. Okay, just to make you understand. Now again 0. Okay, now up to here you have the network up to /20. It means I have drawn a line like this. Up to here you already have the network portion. You're not at all gonna change it. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, so this bit is network portion and you are not at all gonna change it. Okay, now we are gonna add, say 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You are gonna draw a line like this. Clear, guys? Okay, so now let me tell you. So here you have drawn the line like this and the block size is 64. The block size is 64. Now you are gonna, so what is the network address here? So sorry, what is the first subnet? The first subnet itself is the network address. Okay, now again you are gonna cut it into smaller pieces, /26. So this time when you cut it, the first address will be the network address itself. So this time the address will be 100.180.144.0/26. Now it was /20. Now you have cut into /26. Okay, now let me tell you. So the block size is 64, and where is 64 added? It is added in the 4th octet. So you will keep on adding the 4th octet. Okay, so here the next address will be 100.180.144.64. Then the next address will be 100.180.128. Okay, now the next one would be 100.180.144.192. Then, sorry, yeah, 64 only. So 128 plus 64, 192. Okay, now next address, if you add 64 again, this will become 256. Okay, so now let me tell you, the next address here is 100.180.145.0. Okay, now getting it, guys? Okay, now the next address is 100.180.145.64 and 100.180.145.128. Like that, it keeps on going. Okay, it keeps on going. And what is the last broadcast address? The last broadcast address will be the broadcast address of this one itself. Okay, the first address will be the address, the network address itself. I told you the first subnet will be the network address itself. Similarly, the last address will be this one, the broadcast address of the big network itself. Okay, so the broadcast address of the big network is 100.180.159.255. Okay, so 100.180.159.255. Getting it? Now, the previous one would be 100.180.159. If you decrement, say 64, I suppose the value would be what's the value? 191. It would be 191, and even that is, if at all that is harder. Okay, you can go on like this. Say 144.0, 144.64, 144.128, 144.192. Okay, like that. Say again 145, it keeps on going like 145, 146, like that, till up to where? Up to 159. It can go up to 159. So the last addresses will be like this: 100.180.159 dot say 0 here. Okay, 159.0. Yes.
So the question,
I'll come to you. Okay, just let me complete it. So the next address would be 100.180.159.64, then 100.180.159.128, and 100.180.159.192. Getting it, guys? Okay. So you don't have to. So only to make you understand that I have written the first subnetting. Okay, it is subnetted multiple times. The first subnetting you really don't need to bother, but maybe if you want to do it again, or if you want to understand, you again need to do. Getting it? The first one you can do it, the second one you can do it, but that is really a mess. Okay, so again let me tell you, our question starts from here only. Clear? Everyone? Now you can ask the question. Yes.
so the question, the given value for the third octet is 150, right?
150, yes.
Then how's the limit will be below 150, right?
The limit, nope, the limit will never below 150. So if at all the limit is, it's in a different network, the limit will never it will never be before 150. The network address is below 150, that is okay. The network address is below 150, and the broadcast address will go after 150. So the broadcast address is 159. Then if you are talking about the network address, then that is right. Got it? Any doubts in the question? Clear? Okay. So now, what about the second question? Yes. 18.251.252.253/13. It needs to be converted to /20. Okay, so can you try to do it in two methods or two steps? Okay, if you feel confusing, do like this: 18.251.252.253/8. Suppose you got /8. It is then converted to /13. Then this 13 needs to be converted to /23. Can you try to do it? If at all it's confusing for you. If it is not confusing for you, you can directly do it. Getting it? Or have you done it? Done it? Everyone? We'll discuss if you have done it again here. Sorry?
I've done it, but I think it's wrong.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so now what about online guys? Subhash, Selva, Rakesh, Salman. Yes.
This question there. Subnet
Done. Okay.
ഇരുപത് സബ്മിറ്റ് കൊടുക്കില്ലേ, അതിനകത്ത് 144.0 സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. അപ്പൊ അത് സബ്മിറ്റ് 159 വരുമ്പോൾ
No, never. Here you can see. Say /20 is the thing. /20. Okay, so here let me tell you. So that's why I told you. Say here 144 is the network address, and it exceeds, or it say the next one is 160 only. 160 only. The next network address is 160. Okay, so till 159 it is in the same network. Okay, so that's why I have written it like this itself. You can see in the first subnetting itself, say this is one network, this is one network, this is another network, like that you have multiple networks. So the next, this is 128 is the network. It will be there from 128.0 to 143.255 because the next address is 144. Now this 144 will start from 144.0 to the previous one. See here it is 160. So the previous one will be, say what happens is that, let me tell you. Okay, so we are dividing, or we are subnetting it. Okay, just give me a moment. So we are subnetting in a continuous manner. We are subnetting in a continuous manner. So when you subnet it for the first time, the addresses will be coming like this: 100.180. And suppose it's 144.0. Okay, this is the starting. Okay, and the ending will be 159.255, and after that you will have 160.0. Got it now? Okay, so this is the network that you are focusing, and say this network you are gonna again subnet. That's what we are doing. Okay, yes. So now, yes, we'll discuss this. Okay, again, so do you want me to tell from the very first subnetting or just the usual one, the usual question? How do you want me to explain? Usual one only. Okay, then the usual thing. So now let me tell you. So here you are given with an IP. Okay, 18.251.252.253, which is already subnetted. Okay, so we have to find the subnetted one's network address. Okay, so now it is subnetted to /13. It is subnetted to /13. So we'll find out the block size. Okay, if it's /13, it will come in the second octet. It will come in the second octet. So 18 dot, it will be 18 dot, and second octet 000000000. So 18 dot. Now 13 means 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll draw the line like this. Okay, now this time if you draw the line, the block size will be 1, 2, 4, 8 will be the block size. So it keeps on adding 8. Okay, so we'll keep on adding 8 every time. Now let me again tell you, if you keep on adding 8, and we are adding 8 in the second octet only. Okay, so it will keep on going like this: 18.0.0.0, 18.8.0.0, 18 dot, say what is it, the next is 16.0.0, then 24.0.0, like that it keeps on going. Okay, and the next, say now this one will be here, it keep on going like this: 18 dot, let me tell, 240, 240.0.0, 18 dot, 248.0.0, again 18 dot, 252 dot, is it 2? No, 250, the next one is 0. Okay, that's it, because let me tell you, 248 plus 8, what is the value? 256. So 256 is not allowed. It's not allowed. So this will be the last subnet. This will be the last subnet. So if the next one is 256, you can't allow. Okay, so you will check the value which is 251. So just the value just lower to 251 is 248. So that this one itself is the network address. Clear? Okay, now you got the network address. Now what you're going to do is that, okay, now what you're going to do is that, say you got the network address with, what is the network address here? 18 dot, yes, 18 dot 248 dot 0.0. That's the network address. Slash, so this time it's /13. Okay, now you want to subnet it to slash, what is it, /23. Okay, now our subnetting is that. So this is the question now. So 18.248.0000000.0000.0000. Now we'll draw it in the third octet. Okay, and now the block size will be 1, 2. 2 will be the block size. Getting it, guys? So 2 will be the block size, and now the address goes like this: 18 dot. So again, let me tell you. So this 248, 18 dot 248, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 7, 8. So we have drawn line like this. Okay, now it keeps on going like this: 18 dot. Now let me tell you again. Say we'll add 2. Where will we add 2? In the third octet. In the third octet we'll add 2. So this time 18.248.0.0 will be the first one. Now 18.248.2.0 will be the second one. Now 18.248.4.0 will be the third one. And now it keeps on going. It keeps on going till all the subnet bits will become 1. Or let me again tell you, if you find out the broadcast for this, the broadcast will be, so I told you this is the last one. Okay, so this will be having the broadcast 18.255.255.255. Clear? Okay, so now it will keep on going like this, and the last one's broadcast, what is the last one's broadcast? 18.255.255.255. Clear? Okay, now what will be this one? Say this one will be 18 dot, say just decrease 2 in the second octet. Okay, sorry, not the second octet, in the third octet. Clear, Sachin? Okay, so 18.255.253.255. Okay, the next address will be this one. Okay, so the next address is going to be the last subnet address. So 18.255.254.0. Okay, now the previous will be 255.252.0. This one will be 18.255.250.0. How many of you did it correctly? Okay, no issues, no problem. Okay, so I suppose now you know how to do it, right? Anish?
Yes.
Okay, were you sleeping or were you looking at your notebook?
I was
Writing. Okay. Okay, can't see your hands. Okay, no issues. Now this one is correct. Okay, very good, Rakesh. If you have made it correct, then very good. Okay, now can you do the second, I mean the next question? Okay, what is the next question? At least I suppose you have tried it, right? That means that's a good thing. Okay, even if it goes wrong, no issues, but now I suppose you have understood. Okay, now you can do it. Okay, so what is the third question? How many questions do we have?
3 questions.
3 questions only. Okay, so the last question you can do it. You can try to do it. What is the question? 211 212 dot 213 dot 214 slash 19 needs to be converted to slash 22 19 20 21 22. Okay, only 8 subnets, right? From the same octet 19. Yes, exactly, you're right, the third octet only, right? So whoever has already done it, okay, done. Okay, no worries, let others also do, guys. Whoever has done it, let me give some questions. Even now, from now onwards you can do your own questions. Okay, now let me give one more question here. So the guys who has already completed, okay, 151.152.153.154 slash 7 needs to be converted to slash 90. Whoever has completed can do this question. Others, you can complete the yesterday's question. So guys, if at all you are getting confused, I suppose you might have done written this question, right? Okay, so now let me tell you, sorry. So now guys, don't feel confused with the class, I mean the default values and all. Now the default values are not at all considered. Okay, now let me tell you, if it's slash 90, if it's slash 90, now that don't consider, don't go with the class C and all, because now it's classless only. Okay, if it was class C, then it would have been slash 24, but you have slash 19 here. So don't get confused with that one. So leave those class things. Now let me tell you how to find out the network address for this one. So here what we will do is that 19 bits are reserved for network. 19 bits are reserved for network. So if it's 19 bits, suppose for initial phase, suppose it's slash 8 initially. Suppose it's slash 8 initially. Even you can write it like this, 211.0.0.0 slash 8. You can write it because it's classless. Getting it? Now let me tell you, suppose slash 8. So or let me write 211.0000000 dot 0000000 dot 0000000. You are drawing the line after 19th bit. Okay, that means say 16, 17, 18, 19. You are drawn like this. That's it. End of the story. So that means, say here, let me tell you, the block size here is 32. Okay, and it keeps on going like this. 211 dot whatever, say suppose 0.0.0 or whatever it is. Okay, and the next address is 211.0 dot, say the third octet is where 32 is incremented, 32.0. Now 211.0.64.0, 211 dot, like that it keeps on going. Okay, so what you need to do is that the line is drawn in the third octet. So up to second octet the value remains constant. The value remains constant. So 211.212 dot, 211.212 dot. Okay, now let me tell you, 32 is the incrementing thing. Okay, 32 is the block size. So 0.0, then the next one will be 211.212 dot, 32.0, then 64.0, like that it goes. Then 96.0, then I suppose 128.0, 160.0, 192.0, then 224.0. Okay, 211.212.224.0. Okay, like that it keeps on going. Now what is the address here? 213 is the address. Getting it or confused again? Where did you go confused? Yes.
No, here the network is 211.0.0.0, right?
Yeah. So now let me tell you, say this can happen, no issues, because let me again tell you. So here, why can't this happen here? If it's 211.0.0.0, what is the problem? The problem is that
There we subnetted using /8.
/8. Why can't this be /8 also? This is classless. So I told you, say again, let me tell you. So I suppose I got your doubt. Okay, so your doubt is something like this. The address needs to be, the network address needs to be 211.212.213.214/24 needs to be the network address. That's your thing, right? So why you are going with /24? Because you are considering it as class C. If it's class C, then 24 bits will be by default network. Okay, and 8 bits will be by default host. If it's class C. But now it's classless. It's classless. That means you can write 211.0.0, or you can write it like this: 211.212.213.214/8 also you can write it. Say if you check again, let me tell you. Okay, I'll get you. If you check the first octet, okay, if you check the first octet, it needs to be class C. But if it's if it is class C, then it needs to have /24. It is not. Okay, it is /8. So it is classless. Getting it? Now leave that concept there. Okay, classful concept, leave it, because we are discussing the classless address. Getting it, or again confused? Okay, yep.
Yeah, there we got the network like 211.0.0.0.
Okay, how did I write it?
Yeah,
Just simply wrote it.
Third bit.
Just okay,
the
yeah.
next part you have written 211.212. Like I'm asking, how did that come?
So here I have written 21. Okay, let me tell you. I told you if it was /8. I told a condition just for like making it easier for you. Suppose it is /8. Okay, then if it is /8, the network address will be like this. Okay, then you have added some more bits here. Okay, and it will keep on adding like this. I'll come to your question now. You can see here the block size is 32. So every time, say the 32 will be added to the third octet. The same thing only, whatever that we have discussed in the previous question. Say here the 32 will keep on adding. So it will go like this: 211.0.0.0, 211.0.0.0.32.0, 211.0.64.0, and next one would be like 0.96.0, 0.128.0, 0.160.0, like that it'll go. Next one, say every time the third octet will become full, the second octet will be incremented. The second octet will go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that it goes. It will reach 212. That's it. Okay. So guys, understood? Okay. Now, got it this time? Okay. So done, guys.
So next portion.
Next portion. Okay. Next portion, guys. So shall we discuss the answer? Say you can do it. Okay. Maybe you can take down the answer and you can do it later. Okay. So now shall we discuss the answers? Done. Okay. So now So now let me, so what is the network address here? I suppose the network address here is 211.212.192. Okay, it's not 224, it's 192.0. Okay, so again, let me just show it to you here. I suppose. Okay, so 211.212.192.0, because here it's 213 and the value just before 213, here you have 192, and that's why the network address is 192.0. Okay, so 211.212.192. Okay, so what's up again? 211.212.192.0 slash, what is the slash value? 20, sorry, it's slash 9. The question 19. Okay, now needs to be converted to slash 22. Okay, so what you're going to do is say 211.212.192. okay, 192.0. I'm not expanding. Okay, I'm not expanding now. So now you know slash 19. So again, let me tell you the easier method. You don't want to expand it again. You don't need to go for the expansion. Say the binary expansion and all, you don't need to go. Suppose you can write, say suppose you can write as a small thing here. If it is slash 16, then the block size will be 1. Okay, if it's slash 17, the block size is 128. If it's slash 18, the block size is 64. If it's slash 19, the block size is 32. If it's slash 20, the block size is 16, like that. Okay, give me a moment, guys. Yeah. So now, if it's slash 21, the block size is, say 16, this is 8. Okay, and now, if it's slash 22, the block size is 4. So, 4 will be incremented. 4 will be incremented every time. Okay, now, so coming back, so where will you increment 4? The 4 will be incremented in the third octet. It will be incremented in the third octet. Okay, and also let me tell you, so slash 90. And also I've told you that the next one will be 211.212.224.0 is the next one. Okay, yeah, 224.0 is the next subnet. Okay, so the broadcast here will be 211.212.196. No, it's not 196. It's 223.255, because the next subnet is 224.0. Guys, having doubt? I will discuss. We haven't come to that one. It is just the, say, broadcast address of the network here. It's just the broadcast address of the big network. Okay, we haven't discussed. It's just the broadcast. So it can go up to 223.255. That's it. Okay, so now let me tell you the subnetting here. So 211.212.192.0 is the first subnet. Okay, and what is the block size here this time? If it's slash 22, I told you the block size would be 4. So keep on adding 4 in the third octet. That's it. So here 211.212.196.0 is the first one, and the next one will be 211.212.200.0, then 204.0, then 208.0. Like that it goes. Like that it keeps on going. Okay, till the last one's broadcast is 223.255. The last one's broadcast is 223.255. Okay, so now let me tell you 223.255. And what will be the next or the previous broadcast address? Will be 220. If you decrement 4, I suppose it's 219. Okay, 219.255. Okay, so the next or the last subnet would be, again, if it is confusing for you, let me again tell you a method here. Okay, so again, yes, 22. Okay, so now just give me a moment. Where is it? Yes, if this is again confusing for you, let me tell you one thing here. Okay, so 192.0 is the first one, you know it. Okay, now to find the last one, so how many subnets you have it here? Say you have added 3 bits, 19, 20, 21, 22. You have added 3 bits. So if you have 3 bits, the total number of subnets will be Yes, 2 raised to 3, which is 8. Okay, so what happens is that if you want to write the last one, you can go with this method also. Just say add 192 plus, okay, you can see the block size 8 into or 4 is the block size, and such 8 subnets are there. Okay, if you add it, so 192 plus say 32, what is the value? 224 is the value. Okay, now 224 is the value. Just decrease the block size. Just decrease the block size. 224 is the value, means 224 is the next one. It is the next one. Just like go for the previous one, which is 220.0. This is the last one. Clear, guys? Or you can add like this. Say into 7 also you can do, so that you don't need to go for the previous one. Okay, don't want to confuse you again. Okay. Nothing, guys, just simple. Okay, so the first address is 192. So it starts with 192. Okay, and how many such subnets are there? 8 subnets are there. Okay, so what you're going to do is that, you know, it will be definitely coming after 192 only. So 192 plus. Now how many subnets you have? Total 8 subnets you have. Okay, so the first one you have written. Okay, now how many subnets? Now you got it, 7 subnets. After the first one you got 7 subnets. You got to find the 7th subnet. Okay, or suppose after this you have to find the 7th subnet. Okay, so 7 into what is the block size of each one? 4. So 192 plus 28. If you add it, you're gonna get 220, which will be the last one. You got different methods here. Okay, different methods. If you think in some other way, again you will have another method. 7. Okay, 7 means you already got the first one. So 2 raised to 3 means 8. Now how many remains? Now 7 remains. That's it. Okay. 211.212.220.0/ yes, 22. Rakesh, you are right. Okay, Rekhu, getting it? Okay. Okay, now I don't want you to confuse. Okay, so I'll be discussing the last type of subnetting here. I don't want to. I thought like I can go into some more things and all. I'm not going to discuss those things now. Okay, we'll be like going with the last one, and today we'll finish the subnetting. Okay, so yeah,
will be lab for subnetting.
no lab for subnetting. Okay, but subnetting I'll give you. The lab and all I'll make you do later. Okay, lab means first we have to get into the topology, right? Okay, we'll get into the topology, and later when the routing starts and all, just remind me to give subnetting also for the topology. Okay, so now so no worries, guys. If at all you feel what do you say, issue with the subnetting, okay, for now leave it. Okay, if at all, again guys, I want you to write in the back side of your notebook. Okay, the pending portions, we have 3 portions, so you can write that in the back side of your notebook. Say usually I'll be skipping some portions for the sake of like teaching, or maybe like teaching later and all. Okay, you can write the heading proxy ARP, proxy ARP, GARP, proxy ARP and GARP. Okay, we'll discuss it later, and along with that just write it, the third one, EC method for subnetting, or not EC method, just say you can discuss like, you can write it like this, subnetting revision, subnetting revision. Okay, so in that class I'll be telling you some more methods. Okay, now that I've found, so now that I really don't want to introduce you those such methods, because you will still feel confused. Again, going with the old method, I've already explained you the old method. Now again, don't want you to like shift to another method. That's why I'm not explaining it now. Okay, now let me tell you. So these are the things. Now the last you can say the last type of subnetting, and after that we have one more process. It will be over within an hour. That's it. So subnetting based on Vlsm. Subnetting based on Vlsm, or it's called variable length subnet mask. Variable length subnet mask. Variable length subnet mask. Okay, so now let me tell you, in Vlsm, variable length subnet mask. So previously we were doing the FLSM, or fixed length subnet mask, or let me tell you, so if you were subnetting for 100 machines, I told you, so each network will be having 100 machine, 100 machine, 100 machine, 100 machine, 100 machine, 100 machine, like that. Each network or each subnetwork will be having 100 machines like that. Okay, now let me tell you, so now that I don't want it, okay, suppose we got a company, some ABC company is there, okay, and this company has got some departments. Suppose sales department has 100 machines, okay, marketing department needs 20 machines, now HR department needs 10 machines, like production needs 200 machines, okay, or suppose 20 machine, then technical needs 10 machine, like that. So you have, or you are given with you will be given with a large network, and you need to subnet in such a way that the first network or one network should contain 100 machine, the second should contain 20 machine, third should contain 10, and again fourth should contain 20, and then should contain 10, like that. Okay, so this is the Vlsm, variable length subnet mask. Shall we do it? Okay, now so you are given with, or let me make it, say here, let me make it 30, or suppose 60, let me make it 60. Okay, so now, so suppose you are given with an IP 10.180.150.150/16. So what will be the network address here, guys? What will be the network address? 10.180.0.0/16 will be the network address. If I give you, instead of 16, if I give you 10.180.150.150/17, what will be the network address?
28.0, 10.180.128.0.
10 dot
180.
I've just changed the prefix length, that's it, nothing else I've done. I've just changed the prefix length. So if I change the prefix length to /17, and why did you tell this time? You have told that, say the network address is 10.180.0.0/16. Okay, what made you tell the answer like this? What made you tell the answer? Not 17, 16 bits. Okay, guys, Sajin, what made you tell the answer?
16 bits are reserved for the network.
Exactly. Guys, /16 means 16 bits are reserved for network. You will not change the 16 bits. You will not at all change the 16 bits. So that is why 10.180 has come, and the rest has completely been like moved to, say, or moved to zeros. Clear, guys? If it's /17, that means 17 bits are reserved for network. That's it. Okay, 17 bits are reserved for network, and 17 bits will be written exactly like that. Okay, so 17 bit means, again, getting doubt at the back. Sajin? Okay, better to remove your mask. Okay, so you two, you three. Okay, yes. So guys, third octet. Yeah, yes, Rakesh, we'll discuss that. Okay, so now let me tell you. So what happens is that 17th bit, okay, 17th bit is reserved for, or 17 bits are reserved for network. So that means 17 bits will be constant, And if it's /17, what will be the block size? If it's /16, then the block size is 1. Okay, that will be incremented in the second octet. Now if it's /17, I told you just before, I told you /17 means you will have the block size of 128 is the block size. 128 is the block size. So the address will keep on going like this. This will be the first address. Okay, 10.180.00, and the next address will be 10.180.128.0 if it's /17, not 16/17. Getting, guys? Okay, so now, so again let me delete it. Just give me a moment. Sorry. So let this be the question here. 10.180.150.150/16. So you know the network address, so don't want to confuse you, so I'm not going with the other one. Say 10.180.0.0/16 is the network address. So that's the first thing you're gonna write, the network address. Okay, now the second thing is that you will write the requirement in decreasing order. You will write the requirement in decreasing order. So in decreasing order, if you write, say the first value will be 100 and the second value will be 60, 20, 20, 10. Okay, so 100, 60, say where is it? So here 100, 60, 20, 20, 10, right? 20, 20, 10. Clear? Now, so 16 bits are reserved for network, let it be like that. Okay, so 10.180. Now expanding the host portion. 0.0000000.0000000. Okay, I'm writing these binary only to make you understand. That's it. Okay, now let me tell you. So for 100 machines we are going to subnet. First we are going to subnet for 100 machines. So if it's 100 machine, we'll be writing the values 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. So we will draw the line between 128 and 64. You will draw the line between 128 and 64. So the address will be 10.180.0.0. The first, or the network address itself will be the first subnet. Now slash, what will be the slash prefix length? You have, or you had 16 bits. Now you have expanded how many bits here?
1 bit.
You had 16 bit.
17.
17. Okay, so now you have, okay, you had 16 bits. Now you have added how many bits more? 9 bits. Okay, 9 bits you added, just that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more bits you have added. Yes, very good. So now 9 more bits you have added. Okay, that means 16 plus 9, what will be 16 plus 9? 25. So that's 25. Got it? Now it's very simple. Trust me guys, it's very simple. The only thing is that don't get confused. That's the only thing. Up to here, is it okay? Fine? Now what you're going to do is, you're going to write down the address for the next one. You're going to write down the address for the next one. To write down the address for the next one, you're going to add the block size. What is the block size here? 128 is the block size here. 128 is the block size. So let me tell you, to write down the next address, previous one's block size is added. Previous one's block size is added. So the previous one is having the block size of 128, which will be added. Say here this will be added. So 10.180.0.128. Just the block size is added. That's it. The previous one's block size is added. Okay. Now, so after adding the previous one's block size, the next requirement will be considered 60. The next requirement will be considered, which is 60. For 60 machines, you will draw the line between, so now just a moment. Okay. So this is 128. Okay, now the address here is 10.180.0.128. Now here let me tell you, to draw for 60 machines, you will draw the line between 64 and 32. Okay, so it will be slash, is it 64?
Plus 1.
I haven't told that. Okay, so I have just added one more bit, so it's slash 26. Getting it? Okay. Now again, to write the network address for 20 machines, we will add the block size for the previous one. For the previous one, the block size, what is the block size? The block size is 64 is the block size. Okay, so you're gonna add 64 to 128. Okay, confused? Okay, so now you're gonna add 64. So here the address will be 10.180.0.128 plus 64 will give you 192. So it will become 192 slash. Now you are going to check, after writing it everything like this, now you are going to check for 20 machines. Okay, for 20 machines you will draw the line between 32 and 60. You will draw the line. Can you see it, or do you want me to expand? No. Okay, so you will draw the line between 32 and 60. Okay, so you have added one more bit. Okay, so Rekho, okay, so it's slash, it will become slash 27. Clear? Okay. Now again you're going to find out for the next one. Okay, again, first thing what you are going to do is add the block size of the previous one. The previous one is having, say this is having the block size of 32. So you're going to add 32. So this time it will become 10.180.0. So you already have 192. Along with that 192 you will add 32. So yes, the value will be 224. After writing it completely, then you will check for 20 machines where to draw the line. So for 20 machines, it's the same requirement. You will be drawing at that same place. So it is also slash 27. Clear? Okay. Now, again, for writing the next one, what you're going to do is, you will add the block size to this one. So if you add the block size, what is the block size for 20 machines? Block size is 32. So, but now let me tell you, 224 plus 32 when you add, it will become 256. So you can't write 256. So what you're going to do is, you're going to increment, say where is it? Of just, yes, I've written here somewhere. Okay, give me some time. Yes, okay, here. So now let me tell you, so 224 plus 32 will give you 256. You can't write 256. So what you're going to do is, you're going to increment here in the second octet, sorry, in the third octet. Okay, so this time the address will become 10.180.1.0. okay. Now after writing this one, now you will check where to draw the line for 10 machines. For 10 machines you will draw the line between 16 and 8. Clear? Okay, so 16 and 8 means you have added one more bit, so it's slash 28. Clear, guys? That's it. Any doubts? Okay, so you can note it down. So again, let me tell you, you have lot of methods to do these things. Question, yes, question is, you can write this one. The question is 10.180.150.150 slash 16 is the question. suppose there's 60 machines. So guys, let me know once you're done. Okay, so that I can give you next question. Okay. So guys, let me give you next question. .120.150.180.100 slash, you can say the number. How much do you want? Slash 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Whatever be the number, you can decide. Anyone? 18. Okay. Yes. What is the number? 20? 31. 31 I can't give you because it's already subnetted to too low. If you cut the piece into smaller pieces, right, very smaller piece, suppose like very smaller piece, and you are asking me to give it to say 10 people, how can I give it, right? So suppose it is, Woman has told slash 18. Okay, 18. Okay, no issues, try to do it. Okay, then let me tell you, you need to subnet for 100 machine, 50 machine, 20 machine, 10 machine. Can you try to do it? Okay, yes, try to do it. So guys, let me tell you, yes, I'm still recording. Okay, so 120.150.180.100/18. Okay, now 18 bits means here, so 120, say 18 bits will come in which octet? In the second or the third? Third octet. It will come in the third octet. Okay, and what is the block size here for 18? With /18, I told you, for 17 it's slash, yes, so 17 is 128, and for /18 it's 64. The block size is 64. Okay, yes Ramesh. Now, sorry. So now let me tell you, so 1864 is the block size. So the address can come like this: 120.150. The first two octets are written exactly like that, and the third octet can come like this, say 0.0 and 120.150.64.0, then what is it, 128.0, then 192.0, like that it comes. Okay, so what will be the network address here? It will be 120.150.128.0 will be the network address. Clear? Okay, got it? Okay, so 120.150.128.0/18 is the network address. Now when you do the subnetting for, so what you're going to do is you're going to do the subnetting for 100, 50, 20 and 10. Okay, so guys, at the last, sorted it out or still confused? Sorted it. Okay, what about him? Sorted it. Got it? Okay, now suppose, have you done everything? Shall we discuss the answers alone, or do you want to discuss the entire process? No. Yes, yeah? No. Then 120.150.128.0/25. Okay, yes. Now the next address would be 120.150.128.128/26. Got it? Got it? Are you sure you got it?
Yes.
Then tell me the next answer.
120.150.128.192.
Very good. 192/27. Very good. Okay. Yes. Now, then where did you go stuck? Okay. Anyway, you understood, right? Okay. Now, what will be the next one? 120.150.128.224/28. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So this is how you will do the Vlsm. And last, one more question. I'll give you one more question. Okay, the final question. 188.150, or say suppose it's not 150, it's 253.121.188/ suppose it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let it be 12, 13/30. Okay. Now you need to subnet for 100 machines, 200 machines, 2000 machines, 10, 2, 2. That's enough. Resume. Okay, so guys, I suppose we can discuss now, right? Okay, now let me ask you a question here. What is the network address? 188 dot 248 or 250 something. Are you sure?
Yes.
I suppose somebody got 250 something. I heard something like that, 252 or something. Are you sure it's 248?
Yes.
Okay, then it's sure. Okay, so 248.0.0/13 is the network address. Everyone got it?
Yes.
Here? Reku?
Yes.
Susmit? Got it or not?
Got it.
Okay. Here?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we'll write the values in the decreasing order or the descending order. So the value will be first, it's 2000 machines. Then 200 machines, 100 machines, 10, 2, 2. So for 2000, so let me tell you, 188.248.0000. Yes, you can write 0.0 or let me expand it for just for explanation. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024 and 2048. So you will be drawing the line between 1024 and 2048. Now the address, what will be the address here? It's 188.248.0.0 slash 21. Very good. Slash 21 is the network. Getting it?
Yes.
Now, what is the block size for this one?
2048.
Are you sure?
8.
8. So only to draw the line we are writing 1024, 2048 like that. Is it Susmit who has told 2048?
No.
Okay. Yes. So, Reku, it's not? Said Reku. Okay, no issues. So I suppose only for drawing line we are writing that value. Nothing else. Okay. Now the block size is 1, 2, 4, 8. 8 is the block size. So what will be the next address here? 188.248.8.0. Very good. Everyone got it? Okay. 8.0. Now slash 24 or 23? 24. So it's 24. You will be drawing the line between 256 and 128. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Sajin?
Okay.
Gone? Okay. Gone or got it? Got it. Okay. So now 24. Okay. Went wrong here?
Yeah, I got 23.
23. I suppose it's a careless mistake, right? Okay, then leave it. Okay. So now what you will do is you will add it. Okay. So next time carefully you need to do carefully. Now, so the block size here is 1 will be the block size this time. 1 will be the block size this time. So the address will be 188.248. So you already have 8. 8 plus 1, 9. So 9.0. Okay. Yes. Slash. Now for 100 machines, where will you draw the line? Correct? So far. Or having doubt, anyone? Here. So guys, I suppose you guys both are okay, right? No. Where did you go wrong?
First I did 9.0 again.
9.0, yes.
So then we are considering the last update. So I thought the changes will happen in the fourth update. So again 8.1.
8.1. Oh, okay. Now anyway you understood, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now 9.0. Now slash, where will you draw the line? Between 64 and 128 you will draw the line. Okay. So you will add one more bit. So it will become slash 25. Okay. Slash 25. Sajin, where are you? Either. Okay, nothing. Just adding the block size, guys. To write this address, again, to write this address, what you're gonna do is you will add the block size of the previous one. Okay, what is the block size of the previous one? Previous one means for 2000, what is the block size? 2008 is the block size. So 8, you have drawn the line in the third octet, you will add it in the third octet. Okay, so 188.248.8.0 will come. Clear? Okay. Now slash 24, because now the requirement is 200. So in order to draw or satisfy, we'll draw the line between 256 and 128. So it's slash 24. Sajin? Okay. Now to write, so you need to find out the network for the next one. Okay. So then you will write 188.248. Now we will add the block size of the previous one. The block size will be is 1. For the previous one, the block size is 1 because you have drawn the line between 256 and 128. So the block size is 1. And 1 will be added in the third octet. It is not added in the fourth octet, it's added in the third octet. Okay, 1.0. Sorry, it's not 1.0, it's 9.0. Okay, so 9.0. Then we'll check for 100 machines. For 100 machines, where will we draw the line? So we'll draw the line between 128 and 64. We'll draw the line between 128 and 64. So it's slash 25. We have added one more bit, so that is slash 25. Okay. Now to write the next one, say 188.248 dot now 9 dot
16.
9 dot 128 again. Okay, Rekhu. Okay, I had great, like, what do you say, expectation on Rekhu, Vaman, here, Deva, there, almost everyone. Okay, but still had. Okay, so that's the term I need to use. So now my expectations are getting. Okay, now yes guys, rest. Sir, how do we got the network address 188.248.0.0.16? Okay, so Rakesh, I didn't see your message earlier. So you asked me how did you get this one, right? Okay, we'll come to that one more time. I'll come to that. Maybe just that we have discussed up to here. Okay, maybe later I'll come to that. Okay, now so now it's 9 dot. Now this time we will add the block size. So again, Raghu, so let me tell you, we will add the block size of the previous one. Not that we'll add 16, we'll add the block size of the previous one. The previous one, it is 100. So it is, the block size is 128. Okay, so 9 dot 128. Okay. Now slash, now it's for 10 machine. So you will draw the line between 16 and 8. So you have added 3 more bits. So 25, 26, 27, 28. Clear? Okay. So 28. Now to write the next one, again you will add the block size of the previous one. For the previous one it is 16. So this time the address will become 188.248.9.128 plus 16 will give you 144. Okay. Now for 2 machines you will be drawing the line between 4 and 2. Got it? So that will be slash 30. Okay. Now again for 2 machine. So this time again 188.248.9 dot, and yes, the block size is 4. So you will add 4. So 148 again. It's slash, it's for 2. So again slash 30. So how many of you got the answer correctly? 1. No, that will not be considered. Okay. 1. No, that is also wrong. That will not be considered again. So only one guy.
No.
First you got whoever. Sorry?
Changed it based on his answer.
Okay. So guys, where did you go wrong?
No, I skipped 200.
200. So obviously it is also wrong. So guys, what about online guys? Yeah, Selva. So sorry, Rakesh has a question. I'll come to that. What about Subhash, Selva, say Salman and Umar? Okay, good, Subhash, very good. So now Rakesh asks a question. So how do we find the network address? Simple Rakesh. Say, let me tell you, 13 bits are made constant. 13 bits are made constant, or let me tell you, 13 bits means, say, you can say the block size is 8. The block size is 8 and it keeps on going in, say, the multiples of 8. I suppose it will be going 0. Okay. Okay. So it keeps on going like this. 0, 8, 16, like that. It keeps on going and it will go like 240, 248, like that. It keeps on going. And the address is 253. For 253, the best one or the least one is 248. So that is how we got 248.0.0. Got it? Okay. Okay, guys. Now, yes. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sit here. Okay. Now, the next time, let me pause recording here. Okay. So, guys, now let me teach you the opposite of subnetting. Okay. It is called summarization. It's called summarization.
Not supernetting. Not supernetting.
Supernetting also, or supernetting. Okay. It's called summarization. or supernetting. Summarization or supernetting. Okay. Now, let me tell you, suppose you got, say, just the opposite means you can guess, right? So in subnetting, you will be given a single network address and you need to subnet it to multiple subnetwork address. Now here, just the opposite means you will be given multiple subnetwork address. You need to, say, group it together and form a single network address, a summarized address. Clear? Okay. Now let me tell you how to do it. So let me take the addresses here. So these are the addresses. So you are given some range of IP addresses. Okay. Only 3 steps are there. Only 3 steps. But that's not really confusing. But let me tell you. First step is that you will take the first address and the last address. You will take the first address and the last address. What's the first address? 188.248.0.0/21. And you're going to take the last address, which is 188.248.9.148. Okay. So slash value is not really necessary now. Okay. Now, you're going to take the first address and the last address and you're going to check in which bit onwards, or sorry, in which octet the value starts changing. In which octet the value starts changing. So you can see the first 2 octet are same and the value starts changing from the 3rd octet. The value starts changing from the 3rd octet. Okay, just give me a minute. Yes. So you can see the value starts changing in the 3rd octet. Okay. Now, so now what you're going to do is the second step is to expand that octet. Expand that octet. So to expanding that octet means 188.248 is common for everyone. Now expanding this octet means 00000000 because it is 0 here. Okay. Now you will expand 188.248.9 also you will expand. 9 if you want to expand, 8 plus 1 is 9. So 0000101. Okay, dot 0 and dot 148. Now you're going to check from which bit onwards the change is starting. So at first you have checked from which octet onwards the change is starting. You have found out it is the 3rd octet where the change is starting. Now in the 3rd octet, in which bit the change is starting. You can see first 4 bits are same. So the 5th bit onwards the change is starting 0 and 1. So the second step is that you have converted to binary and you have checked from which bit onwards the change is starting. And you have drawn the line. And the third step is that, so to the left side of the line you have network portion. If I draw a line, that means to the left side of the line we have network portion. And to the right side of the line we have host portion. Done. So to get the network address, what we will do? We will make all the host portion as 0. That's it. When you make all the host portion as 0, you will get something like this: 188.248.0000. Then others will also be 000000.0, and the address will be 188.248.0.0/20 because after 20th bit I have drawn a line. Got it? So that means /20. That means only 20 bits are reserved for network, and that is the address. That's it. Done. Clear? Okay. So now guys, I want you to write it down. Make it fast. Make it fast. So now guys, now let me give you a question so that you guys can do it. Okay, so Susmit completed this one, the question here. So shall I remove this question? Okay. So now you can write the question. The next question is .155.180 let it be 96.0.0 slash how much shall I give? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, let it be. Okay, then 155.96.16.0 slash 21. Now, or just give me a moment, let it be instead of 0.0, so you can cut it, let it be 160. Okay, 160.0 slash how much did I write? 20. Okay, now 155.96.176.0 slash 21. Now 155.96.184.0 slash 22. Now 155.96. Okay, 22. So I suppose 188.0 slash 23. 155.96. Suppose 190.0 slash 24. Then 155.96. 191.0 slash 25. Then 155.96. 191.128 slash 25. Can you try to do it faster? Anyone having any urgency or something? Okay, can we extend the class? Nothing. I'm not going to discuss anything else. I'm just going to discuss the answer. So giving you time, 5 minutes time, and then 5 minutes for explanation. So 10 minutes. Okay, so faster. Okay, so Rakesh, if at all you have any urgent things for today, you can leave. Okay, because you replied yes, right? So I'm not going to discuss anything, only the answer. Okay, so maybe you can continue. Okay, no issues. So guys, finding it harder for conversion? Sajin? So Rakesh, you are right. Your answer is right. So shall we discuss? Okay. So guys, we are going to take the first and the last address. So first address is 155.96.160.0 and 155.96.191.128. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to first check from which octet the change is starting. Okay. So from which octet the change is starting? Third octet. So the first two bits, the first two octets are common, constant, I was saying. Okay. So in the third octet, you can see the variation. So now what you will do is that you will expand the third octet. So 155.96.160 can be expanded like this: 10100000. Now 191 can be written like this: 10111111. Okay. Now so dot 0 and dot 128. Now you will check in the third octet from which bit onwards the change is starting. So from which bit onwards the change is starting? Sorry? Fourth, or what is the answer?
3 bits.
3 bits, and here 3 bits. The fourth octet onwards the change. Any other answer? Any other answer? Here? Still confused? Sure. Okay. So no worries. If at all you are not able to do, maybe you can do it later. I suppose you are getting it, right? Okay. Now you can see first 3 octets are constant or same. Right? Yes. So that means in the fourth octet you can see the change 0 and 1. You will be drawing the line after the third bit. Okay. So done. That means to the left side you have the network portion, you will make it as a constant, and to the right side you have host portion, you will make it as zeros. Okay. So finally the address will be 155.96. Yes, 101. Okay, 101, this value is constant, you will not change it, I told you. Okay, and 00000.0, and the address you will get is 155.96.160.0/90. This is going to be the address. Okay, so today's task is that summarize all the, say we have done so many questions, summarize all the questions. Okay, I mean we have subnetted many questions here, summarize those answers. Okay, and find out a single network address. Clear? I hope you can do it, right? I mean the previous questions. Okay, today whatever you have did, and maybe yesterday whatever you have did, you can do everything. Okay, you have a lot of questions, we have done a lot of questions, you can everything, you can summarize it. Clear? Okay, nothing, just take the first and the last address, then go for the split third. That's it. Okay, any doubts from anyone? Sure. What about online guys? Rakesh, Salman, Subhash? No. Okay, then we'll wind up the class guys.